just out of one gravel section and onto another kind of smaller one. Cycle path, trail type thing maybe. Nice gravel though. Easy rolling. We're 113 miles done after 10 hours and 15 minutes. Average speed is 11.1, which is fine. Absolutely fine. I think the feed stop isn't too far. I don't know. I'm sure someone said the feed stop was at Kilda. And someone else said Kilda reckoned it was about 10k. I don't know. I really want proper food now. Really want, like, well, hot food specifically. Oh, I can get a burger in Kilda. That would be amazing. That's feed stop 3 done. As I pulled in, guys at Phoenix just got my bike, gave it a clean, re-lubed the chain, filled up my water bottles for me. I went and had a bit of food. So I had a couple of sandwiches, a little bowl of soup, a packet of crisps, 4 chocolate digestives, a handful of dolly mixture. Yeah, good stop. Hopefully the soup satisfies the hot food craving I've had. Gonna roll out of Kilda. Apparently there's a bit that's it's quite slow going, but there is another feed stop. I thought there were only 3, but there's 4, which is fantastic. So I've got food in my pockets. That should be enough for the next 3 hours to the next feed stop. Fingers crossed. Average speed is now 10.7. It's fine, whatever. As long as it's above 10, I'm happy. That's a lake. Not a lot. We're in England now. We are on the penultimate climb to 1,000 feet plus. One more after this. And you know what penultimate means. Hello, not chatted for a long time. I've just kind of had my head down and ticking along the miles to 136 miles in, 12 hours 34 minutes. Yeah, not feeling particularly chatty right now, but if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you've watched in the 40 at 40 series, basically what I'm doing is attempting to cycle 40 centuries while I'm 40 years old. This is century number 11, and I am doing this as a personal challenge, but also to raise money for St Mungo's, who are a homeless charity that help people across London, Brighton, Bristol, generally the south of England. If you want to find out more about St Mungo's, here's a 90-second video. If you've seen this before, it's the same as the one you've already seen. I don't mind if you skip it. If you can donate, that'd be amazing. Thanks. Homelessness in the UK is at breaking point. Every night, nearly 3,000 people are forced to sleep rough, with thousands more hidden from view in hostels, cars, or temporary shelters. It's a crisis driven by rising rents, a lack of social housing, and cuts to mental health and addiction services. But there is hope. St Mungo's is one of the UK's largest and most experienced homelessness charities. Every year, they support over 30,000 people, providing not just a safe place to sleep, but tailored support to help people recover and rebuild. From outreach teams who meet rough sleepers on the streets, to mental health workers, skills trainers, and housing specialists, St Mungo's offers a full pathway off the streets and into a better life. Homelessness doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone. After a job loss, a relationship breakdown, a health crisis, or simply a run of bad luck, people from all walks of life can find themselves without a place to call home. But with the right support, at the right time, it can be prevented or overcome. This is why I'm cycling 40 centuries this year. to Mark turning 40 years old, and to raise money for St Mungo's. It's a challenge that pushes me physically and mentally, but nothing compared to what many people facing homelessness go through every single day. I want my miles to mean something, to help someone find shelter, support and hope. Your donation could fund an outreach worker to find someone sleeping rough tonight. It could provide counselling for someone struggling with trauma, or skills training to help someone find employment and independence. This isn't just a charity. It's life-changing support that helps break the cycle of homelessness for good. Please donate via my fundraising page on Just Giving today, because everyone deserves a place to call home. Thank you. I'm just making my way up the last significant climb of the day, up to about 1,200 feet, I think. And I realised something. To start this video, my maths was awful. When I said 17 3/4 hours, leaving at 4:15 would get me there before midnight. Technically, yes, it would get me there before midnight. It would get me there at 10 PM. I forgot maths, just really dumb maths. So I'm actually aiming for 16 hours. No, oh my god, I'm quite tired. I'm aiming for 18 hours, but I'm aiming to get to the finish by 10 PM. It'll still be kind of light as well at that time, which is cool. Not too much more climbing to do today. After this one, there's a couple of little bumps, relatively smooth sailing, all the way to Druridge Bay. Woohoo! Can you see the rainbow? I doubt the GoPro will pick that up, but there's a beautiful rainbow. I got a bit confused last night when he was trying to explain it. The fastest male and female go into a prize draw. So is it there's only one helmet and sunglasses and it will go to either the fastest male or the fastest female? I have no idea. I know I've got a 0 chance of being fastest, but why not have a little go? Because after this it's fairly easy riding, so let's just see what happens. Well, I may not be the fastest, but I'm guaranteed not to be the slowest, because I've caught and overtaken 3 people. Woo! I didn't realise there was another climb. I thought I'd done it. So I'm a bit burnt out. Really need a snack, but I'm going to wait until the end of this segment, which I don't think is too long now, because it's mostly descent now. And we're back on road, so I'm going to assume the segment is over, if that was indeed the correct segment. So it would make sense if it was. I think it's mostly road to the finish now. Should be fairly quick, hopefully. Oh, it's really raining now, but only 22.5 miles until the finish. We can do it, even if we get soaked doing it. Woo! We're just directly under this big grey cloud at the minute. And we're turning right, along that way, where the cloud is. Blue sky in other places. That hopefully means it'll be over fairly quickly. Miles from the finish. It's going to be touch and go whether I make it at 8 o'clock, but we'll see. Still absolutely smashing my target time, so yeah, dead chuffed. Nearly there, nearly done. Woo! Let's make it. Because of the detour in the forest with the fallen trees, I ended the Frontier 300 on 289 miles. So I am cycling another 11 miles to round it up to 200 for a double century. And based on the votes, the majority said that yes, this does in fact count as 2 centuries. So this is me pootling along to get to century number 12. Basically just doing 5.5 miles out and 5.5 miles back, and that will be 11 miles to bring us up to 200 miles and a double century. This is already the furthest I've ever cycled. I'm not actually feeling too bad. Once I crossed the finish line, I went and got a burger and fries, and there were so many fries. I thought I was really hungry, but I couldn't eat them all. And then I set up the bivvy. I've taken some bags off the bike just to make it a bit lighter. And I am just doing this 11 miles and then we'll finish for the day. So yeah, head down, do some pedalling, hopefully be done in like 45-50 minutes or something. But I'm on this gravel path which I came in on, and it's not especially quick, but it is flat, so happy days. I've got half a mile left to go, so I'm doing nothing half up, because why not? Double century completed! Let's go to bed. We'll see you in a bit. The bivvy chat. Good evening. Welcome to bivvy chat. What a big day of cycling. My first ever double century. So I did 200 miles today, which was mad. I've not even looked at the final stats. No, probably should have done that, but it was pitch black. The highlight of the ride was the descent into, I think it was called Newcastle Town, something like that. Yeah, that road descent was so good. Had really nice gravel descent as well later on, but I think the road descent just pips it. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, apart from what a big day.
Frontier 300. Brian came up with the route a few years ago, before COVID, when COVID hit everybody, and the first year out there we sold out with 400 entries for the one-day event. Since then it's You can see it's gone strength to strength within the actual structure of it all, but not with people. So we're on a real mission now to grow this, because we've done all the finer details, we've got everything sorted, we know every inch of those forests out there and those gravel tracks. So what we want to do now is really grow this. So when you guys get back, please tell people, if you've really enjoyed it, please tell people and get them to come here, because this is going to be an amazing event going forward, and it is going to be one of the events to go forward with, and it really is. Only being on this side of it, you can see what actually you go through, and it is amazing what you go through, these peaks and these troughs. We've all been through them, we all go through in an annual period, wherever it may be. Having raced, having done stuff like this, we know how hard it is to get to the start line, never mind getting to the finish line. So well done to get to the start line, that's the hardest part of it all. To get to the finish is even the harder part. So well done indeed, you've all done amazing. So please give yourself a huge round of applause. I think it goes without a doubt to say we know who the fastest male is going to be, because he made his time, overall time to here was 10 hours 53 minutes or something like that, and he only stopped for 30 minutes in that whole time. Round of applause to Damien Clayton. And if Scott guys would like to come, just shake his hand and just so people can see your faces. These are the guys from Scott that have been supporting the event, and they will arrange with them guys later on to be able to get your helmet and a pair of glasses if you're not sponsored by anybody, but I don't think you are on your helmet. That's just...
We are back where it all started, Rockcliffe Bay. It is 6:42 PM on Sunday. I've just had a very unwanted cycle back from Carlisle. I won't bore you with the details, but road replacement buses from Carlisle, so I couldn't get a train to Dumfries, which was the original plan. So yeah, 56 miles, slow slog. But yeah, who cares about that? If you want to see that ride, you can look at my Strava. We're here for the Frontier 300, and I'll give you the stats of that. So I did a double century, but I finished the Frontier 300 in 16 hours 50 ish. It's 189 miles. But for the double century, I've got the stats here: 200.2 miles, elevation gain of 15,538 feet, moving time 16 hours 27 minutes and 55 seconds, giving an average speed of 12.2 miles an hour, which I'm very happy with. Apparently I burned 7,031 calories, so yeah, no wonder I was hungry. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the van, load everything up and start the drive back to Worthing. I am going to stop overnight on the way. I'm not that mad. Just to finally say what a great event the Frontier 300 is. It's relatively new, but it is so well organised. All the feed stations, all the kind of supporters, so like Phoenix, cleaning your bikes when you get to the feed stations. You've got cafes that open early to accommodate riders. The communities at all of the feed stations that start and finish, so here in Rockcliffe, and yeah, it's just really nice that they give up their parish hall and things to do the sign on and what have you. So yeah, if you're looking for an epic gravel ride coast to coast, they do a 1 and 2 day event. So yeah, check it out. It is really, really, really good. And I've got to say, when I crossed the finish line last night, I can't remember a time where I've been more proud of completing something. It felt so good. Nothing left to say apart from have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.